Hello friends, this is a very small video on income from winnings. Very important from MCQ point of view for both CA as well as CS students, and also important for solving your total income sums. This will be a very short video, so let me start directly without wasting any time. So whenever we talk about winnings, we are discussing about income from card games, puzzles, lottery, betting, gambling, etc. So first of all, the income will obviously be taxable. Such incomes are always taxable. Such incomes are taxable under income from other sources. It will always be income from other sources. The tax rate is always high, it is 30%. TDS will be deducted. The person who is making the payment, the payer will deduct TDS if the amount of winnings is more than 10,000, and the percentage of TDS is also 30%. So the tax rate is also 30% and TDS percentage is also 30%. If in case the amount of winnings is less than 10,000, then the person who is earning, the winner shall pay tax as advance tax or self-assessment tax, whatever is applicable. Only if it is more than 10,000, the TDS shall be deducted, and the limit is given under section 194 BB and B. So these are the two sections for TDS, 194 BB and B. Very important from exam point of view for solving your sums that expenses cannot be deducted from such incomes. This is very important. They will purposely give you some expense along with your income from card games, game shows, puzzles, lotteries, etc. But you have to take care that such expenses are not allowed. Even you cannot claim chapter 6A deduction from such incomes. So these two are very important when you solve your sums. Expense deduction not allowed, chapter 6A deduction also not allowed. Now sometimes it might happen that in examination they might give you that the activities of card games or game shows or puzzles or betting, lottery, gambling, it resulted into some kind of a loss for the assessee. So instead of winning, there is a loss from such activities. Such loss should always be ignored, always be ignored. You cannot use such loss, or you cannot set off such loss, you cannot carry forward such loss. Such loss is always ignored. On the other hand, it might happen that in examination they have given you winnings from the activities of card games, puzzles, etc. So as far as your activity of winning is concerned, there is an income, and such income cannot be used to adjust other losses as well. So you cannot use such incomes to adjust your other losses like house property loss, business loss, etc. So two things are important over here. First, if there is a loss from such activities, that loss has to be ignored. Loss has to be ignored. I repeat, the loss has to be totally ignored. The loss from such activities have to be totally ignored. In case there is an income which is given from such activities, then such income cannot be used to adjust your other losses like house property, business, capital gain, etc. I have taken few examples. First example, winnings from lottery 1 lakh. They will purposely give you few examples. They will purposely give you expenses. So expenses cannot be deducted from winnings. So you have to ignore such expense, and your entire 1 lakh without deducting the expense will be taxable, and this income would be taxable under income from other sources. So first very important point is they will give you expenses purposely to confuse you. Please ignore such expense. Entire amount would be taxable under income from other sources. Secondly, winnings from card games. They will give you certain chapter 6A deductions, and they might ask you what is the total income. So this is my another example. Chapter 6A deductions are not allowed from winnings. Any chapter 6 deduction is not allowed, whether it is ATC, ATD, ATTTA, ATTTB. So you cannot claim chapter 6 deduction. Therefore, entire 5 lakh rupees, the entire amount will be taxable. So first, expenses cannot be deducted. Second, chapter 60 deduction cannot be deducted. This adjustment becomes very important, especially in total income sums, because in total income sums, the number of adjustments are too much. So many students tend to forget this, that chapter 60 deduction cannot be claimed from winnings. Loss from card games. As we have discussed earlier, any loss from card games, puzzles, game shows, etc., you cannot set off this loss. Inter-head adjustment is not allowed, inter-source is not allowed, carry forward is not allowed. You have to ignore such loss. So entire income from business would be taxable in this case. You cannot use this loss to adjust any other income. Now this is my last example. Supposingly there is an income from card games, lottery, puzzles, game shows, betting, gambling, and you have a loss. Say for example, you have a house property loss. Now in house property loss, we know we can adjust house property loss against other heads of income, maximum 2 lakh, but you cannot adjust house property loss against winnings. So as I said earlier, that if there is a loss from such activities, entire loss will be ignored. So example 3 and example 4, you have to take care. Entire loss from such activities has to be ignored. Entire loss has to be ignored. And if you have loss from other heads and you have winnings, then you cannot use such income to adjust your other losses as well. Thank you very much.